Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hood. I hope you're feeling good in the neighborhood. I'm your host, JD. We're live on various platforms. We're live on Kick. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Beam. We're even live on YouTube today. I don't think the thumbnail's right over there, so I apologize for the thumbnail not being right. But hey, we got to get back. We're live again. Thank you so much for hanging out with your friend, man. Let's freaking go. I want to talk about a couple things. First and foremost, right now, what's happening is we're in the process of downloading Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and that's taking quite some time. Hopefully it's done sooner before the stream. Also, stream will probably be a short one because, you know, your boys got to do things, and we got things, we got to pick up some groceries, and that's going to be popping off in about an hour or so. So we got a short stream popping off today. Let me talk about a couple things. We'll talk about Concord. We'll talk about Deadlocked. We'll talk about Catterday. Shout outs to Beam. Yeah, shout outs to beamstreaming.gg. El Cholesterol is in the building. Good afternoon, my friend. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well for yourself. Just out here chilling. We just got on. It's probably gonna be a short one, but it's out here chilling. We're actually in the process. We are downloading Mortal Kombat 11 on the other computer that I'm using, since that's all it's pretty much good for right now. I can't use it for streaming, but I can use it for gaming and all the good things and such. But yeah, I'm doing good, chilling. Hope you're doing well for yourself, my friend. And yeah, ain't nothing left to do but to just do. Nothing left to do but to just do. We added YouTube back to our multi-streaming repertoire today. Shout outs to Beam. Seamless. All I had to do, because it was already set up in my stuff, you click, go live, boom, done. YouTube should be up and running. I don't know exactly what it's doing because I'm not on the platform. I'm going to check it right now because it's been a minute. It's been a while. I am checking it now. What's it saying? What's it saying? What's it saying? Let's see. We go. If I hit that, it should take me straight to my dashboard on YouTube. Oh man, we got someone watching. Yo, hold on. Is that Tokido, bro? Is that my friend Tokido on YouTube? How are you doing today? And why is the chat not popping up over here on YouTube? I remember it takes a while. It takes a while for Beam to like integrate the chat from YouTube, and it will integrate and then send itself over to Beam. We'll have to double check on those things. But my goodness, it has been such a long time. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube. I'll be honest with you. I have been streaming on other platforms. I've been streaming on Kick. I've been streaming on Twitch. I've been streaming on a recent new service called Beam Streaming. It's been around for about 4 months now, almost 5 months. And that's what I'm using to stream live to YouTube, because it has been a minute. And Taquito, we'll have to talk about that on the side, my friend. I don't issue things right away. In fact, hell, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know how to set mod on YouTube. I would know how to do that, but we'll learn. We'll figure it out. We'll go from there. It's all good in the building. But yeah, not shutting it down. We'll have a conversation. We'll have a conversation on the side. So those of you who are hanging out on YouTube, share it out. Let them know what it's all about. No matter where you are, make sure you hit that share button, hit that like button, all those things that's over there. Everybody's out here chilling. And again, we got YouTube, or we got Mortal Kombat hanging out in the background. It's in the process of being downloaded right now as we speak. It's actually like it's almost done. I can't see the status because I'm blind as hell, but I will switch monitors and we will take a look at that shortly. Yeah, the YouTube chat has not pulled up on Beam yet. It might take a while, but we'll get that going. Yes, sir. Yo, how's my day? My day is great. It's great because I just got off of work. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a busy day at work today. I can't really speak on like what I do, or like, all I can tell you is I was busy. The system that we used was a hot mess. It went down not once, but twice. And what upsets me about it going down is that the folks up top just can't seem to figure out what is going wrong. And the service that we use, they're like, well, give us some screenshots, give us some videos. Like, here it is. What else do you need, my friend? Fix this shit. It is dreadful. It is absolutely dreadful to have to, you're still responsible to hit a certain number, but you have to do so with a shitty ticket system. It's ridiculous. Some people can get the flow and get it and deal with it, roll with the punches. Others can't, man. Like, it's just stupid. But we're switching over to something different, and hopefully that'll resolve all of our problems. We can just, you know, celebrate, walk through the pearly gates, and have a good time. Let's see here. How's my day? Yeah, great. You still need to You still need to get your watch time up on YouTube. Yeah. One of the reasons why I don't really stream on YouTube is just because I don't really see a return. You know, I don't see, you know, you got the folks, you got the OGs, they pull up, they come in every single time. Shout out to Tokido, man. Shout out to you, my friend. But you know, when there's only one, it's like, that's not much progress. And like, you have to do a certain amount of hours. You know, you have to do a certain amount of watch time hours within 365 days, I think that is. And then that's what it is. Once you get your watch time, you're set. Yeah, I would be set. But the problem is, and I'll be honest, let me be 100% honest with you. The reason why the watch time's not up is because of me. I haven't posted videos on my channel in quite some time. I can't even tell you the last time I made a video on YouTube. I've been sad with no Warrior stuff going on. Yo, there hasn't been much going on. Only thing that's really been going on is you have Curry doing what Curry does. You know, shout outs to the gold medalist Stephen Curry. And, you know, there's not much movement after what they've done. Like, I can't even keep track with the new roster now. Obviously, it's sad to see Klay Thompson go. He's now a Dallas Maverick. And, you know, he is scheduled to pull up to Golden State when the Dallas Mavericks go up against the Warriors. I believe in October or November. I forget the dates. But that's going to be I think it's going to be a very emotional time. Not only for Klay Thompson, but, you know, for the Warriors, for the Warrior fans. Yes, myself included. I don't know if I'm gonna shed a tear when, you know, when they play that tribute video to Klay Thompson when he pulls up and he, you know, watches that video. Welcome back, Klay Thompson. But we're gonna whoop your ass. But we'll see. We see how that goes. Yeah, it's just, man. I've heard that Kevon Looney. Have you seen Kevon Looney? He swole. He ready to work. Kevon Looney. He's one of the centers. You know, for those of you who don't know, Kevon Looney as a center for the Golden State Warriors, which actually his job, he's about to be a center off the bench, which he has been towards the second half of the season because Trace Jackson Davis, the rookie, was just doing better. He was just doing a better job on the court, handling business, taking care of those blocks, bro. When you get spots against Victor Wembanyama, all you can do is sit there and watch, man. All you can do is sit there and watch TJP do what he does. But we'll have to continue to see how that works out. Kevon Looney, he's taking this serious. He is built. I need to go see if I can find that, and I'll share it. But he swole, bro. He went to the gym. He went to the lab, bro. I'm not talking about shooting. I'm talking about, like, he went and got right with his body, bro. He got right. Wild. Yeah, man. Yeah, so the biggest thing is just watch time, and I'm actually need to pull up my phone. Where's my phone at? There it is. Got my phone, and we are going to, I'm going to check to see, because I'll be honest, I don't pay attention to my YouTube studio, and we might make some changes. I did make some videos. Well, I didn't make any videos, but I made some content yesterday. I need to download that so I can turn it into videos and upload it to YouTube. You know, so my last published content, Scrub playing Overwatch 2, that was posted 35 days ago, and there's 33 views with 2 likes, no comments. You see? But when I go and check the earn section, we've had the followers or the subs on YouTube for a long time now. We've been there, but we're sitting at 911 public hours, and we need to do 3,000 in the last 365 days. We need to do 3,000 watch time hours. So if you do the math, essentially we got to do 2,000 more watch time hours. Now, how are we going to do that? I have to make a plan for that. I'm going to have to make videos on the platform. That's first and foremost. Another one I can do is just live stream on the platform. Maybe share it out, and there's more people that watch it, watch those live streams. They do what they do. See, look, all of the YouTube chats just pulled up on my Beam combined chat. So now I see everything that's happening over there. Perfect. It just took a minute, but it all came through. Shout outs to Beam, man. Speaking of Beam, I don't know if y'all can see what this thing is right here. It's a 360 millimeter radiator, all in one cooler, straight from EK Water Blocks. I didn't buy this. Oh, no. Your boy broke as hell. We ain't got money to be spending on no EK Water Block stuff. But I did stream on Beam streaming Mortalkombat.gg on a Saturday when they were doing a giveaway. And I was randomly selected, and we talked about this a couple streams ago, but I was randomly selected. I won said all-in-one cooler. It showed up in the mail yesterday. So, hey, Beam streaming is as legit as legit gets. And when they do those giveaways, all you got to do is stream for an hour or whatever they require you to do. One of them is like you have to have the Beam logo somewhere on your stream, and then you get randomly selected to be added to that as well. But for me, I didn't have my Beam logo on there. I just streamed on the platform on that Saturday for an hour or two, and I got put into a drawing, ended up winning it. Titan Rig went and sent this to me. It came in the mail yesterday. I'm not installing it yet because, like I mentioned yesterday, I want to upgrade my platform. So this very computer that I'm using to install Mortal Kombat 11, which it looks like is done installing, hell yeah, we will be upgrading the platform from AM4 to AM5. I want a 7800X 3D build. So I have to get the chip, got to get the motherboard, and I need to get the DDR5 RAM. Got everything else. Got the power supply, got the GPU, got the storage. Just got to put it all together. You know, it still costs a good couple $100, but I'm saving it up. I'm planning it out, and it will take time. I can't do this, tomorrow. Your boy's broke. Your boy don't get no. We don't get money like that. Not because of y'all. It's just because of me. I gotta put the work in and do what I gotta do. Once you get your yeah. It's okay. They're still doing these giveaways. You just gotta, follow them. They'll keep you posted on what's going on. And when they do these contests, which usually is like every Saturday or every other Saturday, all you have to do is stream for like an hour over there to be eligible. Whatever the requirements, they'll tell you what you need to do to be eligible for the giveaway. There it is. Legit, man. 100%. All right. Now, we have to talk about Concord yet again, because yesterday we talked about Concord. And before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, we have to do this once more. Turn it up a little bit. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, can we please give a moment of silence? It's not dead yet. It's going to get shut down tomorrow. Wait, the 6th. September 6th. Concord will be shut down tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a moment of silence? Thank you very much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard, unfortunately, Concord will be shutting its doors on September 6th. It released not even 2 weeks ago. Had a beta for it. The numbers weren't great. They revealed it. People told them what was up, and this wasn't it. For some reason, Sony was like, we're going to release it anyways. 8 years, $200+ million down the drain, ladies and gentlemen. All you can do is nod your head. That's all you can do. All you can do is nod your head. It's like, really? So now people are starting to talk about not only Concord, but like the video game industry as a whole. Like, I've been trying to get a physical copy of this game. Dude, all copies, if you can find it, go find it if you want to. But they said they immediately stopped the sales of Concord. You can, to my knowledge, you can't just go buy it. They completely shut it off on the digital stores. To my knowledge, I'm assuming that all the retailers been told, don't put this out, bring it back, ship it back. Like, it's bad. It's real bad right now. Very unfortunate. But there are many reasons as to why this took place. Oh, of course it went up in price on eBay. If someone's going up and buying it inflated, I guess it makes kind of sense now. People are like, oh, I gotta play it before it shuts down. It's like, where were you when the game came out? And I'm not you, El Cross. I'm just saying in general for the folks who are like, oh no, it's going to be shut down. But like, the game came out 2 weeks ago. And that's all I'm saying about that. But a lot of people are like, oh, the pronouns and this and that, and it's like, it's woke, go broke. Like, there's a multitude of different reasons why this game failed. My my thought is that it failed because the game is a hero shooter, right? It's a hero shooter that you have to pay $40 for. And if you only have a PS5, you have to pay to play the online with the PlayStation Plus. Does that make any sense to you? In 2024, when all these free-to-play games exist, when Overwatch 2 exists, it doesn't make sense. The math doesn't math. So just in a logical sense, no one's buying it. Do I need to continue? I get it. I don't have a PS5. That's why I didn't get it and don't want to get it digitally on PC. Fair. 100% fair. I get it. I 100% understand. Man, they should have made it for free on for PS. Even like Foam Stars, that game, they just announced that they're making that game free to play soon for anybody, not just for PlayStation subscribers, but for this free to play. They're just going with the free to play model. They're like, Foam Stars, like, here you go. It's like Sony didn't even give it a chance. At least try that way, right? At least. But Sony's like, nah, son. This is a hard flop. The tick in the top won't stop. And so they done pulled the plug. They wouldn't give it a chance. Like, damn. And so a lot of people are saying that, they can't really go at the current state of Concord. At that current state, going free to play would be detrimental. I know someone did something over on Beam. Give me a second. Let me see what's happening over there. Angels in the building, ladies and gentlemen. CEO of Beam Streaming. Angels in the building. How you doing this afternoon, sir? I hope you're doing well for yourself. Right now, we're just talking about Concord, about its unfortunate demise is being shut down tomorrow after releasing only about 2 weeks ago. We are also, by the way, it showed up. It arrived, my friend. Thank you so much again for randomly selecting me to win that all-in-one water cooler. It came in the mail yesterday. It's ready to rock. Yeah, it's right there. I need to take some more pictures and post it online, and continue to be so grateful for Beam Streaming for pulling up and doing what they did. But yeah, the plan is to eventually set that up with a upgraded computer that I plan on doing. I currently have my 5600X. It's 5800X actually. Whatever. We're going up AM4 to AM5. That's my plan. It's going to take a few months for me to get all the parts together. But all I really need is the motherboard, the CPU, and the DDR5 RAM. And then we're going to slap that thing on there. Because I got the Corsair 4000D. It's big enough to handle it. No problem. I'm super excited for it. And all I can say is thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Means a lot. Hell yeah. Let's see. For a month, they've been taking expensive L's. Yes, Sony has. Sony has been taking expensive L's. And it's getting to a point where a lot of streamers, a lot of people are getting concerned about the video game industry as a whole. It's getting kind of rough. Now, we are seeing some successes out there. Black Myth Wukong's doing great. Other games that came out recently, doing fantastic. But other than that, it's like, there's a lot of these games that's just coming out and they're not doing well. And they're doing terrible. And we're seeing it. Like, if we haven't been paying attention, things have been happening in the video game industry, and it's happening on the weekly. People getting laid off left and right. It ain't, man. The future is not bright when you see shit like that. Excuse my French, but my goodness. The people who are making, from what I saw, I need to look this up, but the developers, or some developers who are making and I'll have to look this up, Until Dawn, that's coming out for PC and PS5. That junk's coming out. They've already started laying off the team involved with making that. The game's not even out yet. They've already started laying people off. So here we are. This takes me back to 1983. Now, I wasn't born in 1983. A couple years after that. I got some gray hairs, but I'm not that old. But what did happen, I don't know if some of y'all know, the video game crash. Apparently, I was doing some research, and it's not the only one. Video game crash in 1983. What happened? Way too many consoles, way too many games, ain't nobody buying anything. Companies started laying people off. and we had a video game crash in 1983. What's happening right now in the year 2024? There's a bunch of games coming out. Some are flopping hard. And we're not even talking about, you know, Conquer was made by like one person or made by two people, made by like a handful of people, not an indie developer, not a B studio. We're talking about Sony, who purchased said developer, who said, yo, let's make this game and do what you got to do to make it happen, Captain. They did that. It flopped super hard. And we were correct, 100% correct. There were some people that were just playing it off like, oh, it'll get better over time, bro. Let's give it a chance. Oh, maybe it'll go free to play. Nah, Sony was like, cut it, pull it, done. We've never seen this before. Never. Like, nothing this bad other than like when PlayStation Store got hacked on the PS3 and that got shut down for like months on end. Like, that was pretty detrimental for many reasons. But now look at where we are today. Microsoft doesn't know what the hell they're doing with the Xbox Series. They're making all kinds of different stuff. They're putting stuff on other platforms because they're not making any money on the platform they made it for. Sony's doing the same thing. Their Horizon Lego game, that's heading on Nintendo. MLB The Show, that's on Xbox and on the Nintendo. Nintendo, you know, they sticking hard to their chest. They don't give a rat's behind. They're holding on to their IPs for dear life, but Nintendo's not in a situation. I don't believe they're in any situation like the other companies are in. I think they're pretty smart about their money. And remember, when Nintendo was having a hard time when the Wii U came out, y'all remember the Wii U? Y'all remember the Wii U? I mean, I have one, but do you remember the Wii U? El Crossroads over on YouTube, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. El Crossroads says it is a bit delayed. I apologize for that. I have to see why it's super delayed. I'm not exactly sure why the YouTube stream is delayed via the Beam streaming, but it is what it is. Let me just make the best out of it. And remember, El Crestro, you can always hit up to Beam. That's where most of my streams are going off right now. And that's just, in terms of the delay, your problem's going to be solved if you just head over to Beam streaming instead. But I appreciate you hanging out over to YouTube because we out here working, trying to get that watch time up. So I appreciate that. Oh man, Nintendo, people buy games. They do. But not, I think Nintendo's just a little bit smarter. Because going back to the Wii U times when they were in a bad spot, you know what Nintendo did? Do you remember what Nintendo did when they were having hard times? When they were having some financial issues? The people up top, we're talking CEO and, you know, the executive board and all the very important people up top. You know what they did? They took pay cuts. They took pay cuts so that they could allow their company to continue to do what they needed to do so they can continue to push the ship forward while they work on fixing problems. They fix their problems, everything's back to normal again. Shout outs to Satoru Iwata, rest in peace. Like, he was a smart dude. He wasn't gonna let Nintendo fail. And they did anything they needed to do. And it's not like every other company, I wouldn't say every other company, but the majority of companies, you know what happens when there's financial hardships? When there's a problem with the money's not coming in, but we're spending too much money is going out. You know what they do? They start from the bottom, they cut from the bottom. They're like, you got laid off, you can't handle it. I'm sorry. And, have a nice life. Good luck. Here's your severance package. That's what they do. It's happening. You can see it in the video game industry. That's what's happening all year. It's not what Nintendo did. No, they're going to do that nowadays? Don't know. I have no clue. But when it comes to, what Nintendo did back then, it's happening. They will take care of business. You can stop and restart your stream to YouTube. There's a toggle. Yes, sir. I started my stream on Kick and Twitch, and then I was like, you know what? Let me go into YouTube as well. Flip the switch. It's on, ready to rock and roll. That's pretty dope. Let me hit the refresh button real quick, see where we at. Connecting software. Going live. There we go. Let me see. Let me test there. Going live. Yeah, that's a YouTube stream, so that's not that far off in terms of latency right there. But yeah, Nintendo was smart. They did what they needed to do, and they did it so in a way that protected everybody. Not just protecting people up top, and I'm not no disrespect for the people up top. I'm just saying, they made some very risk. They took a risk, and it worked out at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying. Beam treats every multi-stream independently from each other, so that makes sense. That makes sense because when I was able to flip on the YouTube, boom, it just went live, no problem. And from what I can tell, I could do the same thing if I wanted to turn off the stream. Yeah, he just mentioned it. And if something's going on, I can just flip the switch, cut that stream off while still doing what we're doing on the Beam streaming. So that's so cool because you can't really do that on other things. Like, for example, if I were to, I remember like on Restream, like it was like you have your stuff set up, but you can't control whether you turn it on or off on the fly. That's a big deal to be able to do this on the fly. Boom. Without having to cut off your entire stream. I think that's brilliant. You have complete control for the most part. It's lovely. It's absolutely pretty cool. So we're talking about the video game crash in 1983. Game saturation, way too many games, way too many systems, layoffs, video game crash. What are we seeing right now in 2024? Game saturation, way too many games. Well, I wouldn't say way too many games, but there's a lot of games. With Conquer being an example, was nobody playing it because you can go and play another game that's similar or better for free. Tons of layoffs. Is there a video game crash happening? Don't know. Only time will tell. I don't like it. I hate to see it. And I don't want to see the video game industry have a situation. But we're at a point now that it just keeps beating itself up. It keeps self-inflicting its own wounds. It's doing its own stuff to itself. I don't know what else to say other than that. So moving on, for those of you who wanted to play Concord but can't get a hold of it now because, they're shutting stuff down, looks like fans of Valve, they're welcoming Concord players via Deadlock. So I don't know for those of you who know what Deadlock is, but for Deadlock, I guess, is another shooter. I don't know exactly what it is. I have to look into it. But this was just kind of off the rip. They wasn't really even marketing it or advertising it heavily. It's word of mouth. People are playing the hell out of it right now. And in fact, Deadlock, we're seeing over 103,000 people playing the game right now as we speak. So why is a game like Deadlock doing so well, but Conquer is piss all doing terrible? Why? I have no idea. I'm just going to read this just to see if we can get some more context on what's going on. Fans of Valve shooter Deadlocked are welcoming in Lost Conquer players who, as of September 6th, will no longer be able to access the shooter as Sony shuts off servers a mere 2 weeks after launch. Can you, again, never seen this before, ever in life, ever in my career. Like, this has never happened, ever. And for Sony, a multi-billion-dollar gaming company, well, not Sony, it's an entertainment company, so it makes movies, it makes televisions, it's a massive company, with PlayStation just being a part of that company, but a massive one. And for them to do that in the span of 2 weeks, it's embarrassing, and it's kind of scary. That is scary, ladies and gentlemen. 8 years, $200+ million invested into one game. That's another thing. Like, people are complaining or talking about how these budgets for these games are insane. $200 million, $300 million. Why? Moist Critical was just talking about televisions and movies where these projects are costing $100, $200 million. The Borderlands movie, a flop, garbage. Other television stuff he's talking about, garbage. Like, what's going on? And why are we spending so much money on these projects? Why? I just don't get it. Is what it is. Let's see. I haven't bought the game brand new for a very, very long time. What was the last game I bought brand new? Black Myth Rukon. That's the last game I bought brand new. And everything else, I rarely buy a brand new game myself. But Black Myth Wukong, man, it's that game was so fire. It was breaking the internet. You know, I got to give this game a shot. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I did. I purchased that. That's the last brand new game I bought at full price. I don't buy games full price, man. I don't. Doesn't make any sense. Especially nowadays where these games, you know, there's Game of the Year editions coming out later. Because, you know, they don't give you a piece of the game. And if it works, if that. Games coming out broken. Like, geez, it's been a mess. Is what it is. But yeah, the PlayStation 5 and PC game launched on August 3rd. Nope, I can't read. August 23rd to abysmal player numbers that made Suicide Squad look like a Titan. Ouch. Ouch. Bro, even GameStop's taking shots. I'm like, damn, GameStop of all places, you ain't got no place to be talking junk. GameStop, get out of here. Stop. You ain't got no place to be talking junk. GameStop. Anyways, GameStop removed it from sale 11 days later, and 3 days after that is shutting down, making the entire game unplayable to everyone, even those who spent $39 on the standard and $60 on the deluxe edition. All players will be refunded. That's the good news, at least. Luckily, that is the good news, and that's it. Now, while PS5 Conquer players may consist of alternatives such as Destiny 2, Overwatch 2, and Valorant, which, by the way, what is the similarities between Overwatch 2 and Destiny 2? What is the difference, or what's the similarities between these three games? I can't put my fingers up. It's been a long day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. My brain's kind of melted. What is the similarities with all three of those games? Let me know. Some people are saying a video game crash is happening now. That's what I'm saying. Facts. It's possible. We might be experiencing it right now this second. We might not be feeling it right now because we're the player. But what about the developers out there? What about the marketing managers and, you know, all the people who work on these games getting laid off it just seems like a new day. Someone's getting laid off. Rocksteady just announced they laid off some folks. I'm gonna pull up that one on the Until Dawn in just a moment. But you know the similarities with all three of those games I have highlighted? They're all free to play. That, like, Concord is $40. Ain't nobody trying to mess with that. Some PC players are now looking to Deadlock as their next game. And here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about Deadlock. Currently, to my knowledge, the only way you can play Deadlocked right now, you have to be invited to play it. You got to reach out to somebody who's already playing the game or someone up top. Be like, yo, send me a code so I can download the game and try it out. That's the only way you can get in. You can't just go in and download the game for free. You can't go and spend $40 on the game. You have to be invited. And there's still 103,000 people playing it. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Like, when Concord had the open beta, meaning you can just go and download it. There's no requirements. You don't got to pre-order it. You don't have to buy it from some funky ass website. You got to buy it from a scammer on Twitter. You know who you are. But you see what I'm saying? You don't have to do those things. It's just free. Come here. Download me. Give me a shot. And you still can't make traction? Like, if that didn't tell Sony there's a problem, we are doomed. We are absolutely doomed. The PlayStation brand is absolutely doomed if they cannot see what's hitting them in the face. They're literally getting smacked in the face. Can't you see the numbers in front of you? CB Wonder could see that this is a flop. Sorry, I had to go there. I just had to go there. CB Wonder could see that this was a flop. Ray Charles could see this as a flop, man. Like, come on. I'm sorry. Flop. Back to the story. The two games are quite different, as Deadlock has a multiplayer online battle arena as a MOBA twist, but those looking to enjoy a live service hero shooter with lots of buzz around it are seeing Deadlock as a top choice. Quote, "Welcoming all Conquer victims to join us," reads a Reddit post with an image of the Deadlock logo and more than 4,000 upvotes. The comment includes jokes as you would expect. Not everybody at once. Whoa. Or can the servers handle 10 of the new players? Damn. getting roasted. If you want to get in, replied to one user who couldn't get into Deadlocked as it's still in beta phase and invite only, though it still has hit a peak of 171,490 players on Steam, compared to Conquer's 697. My goodness gracious, who's hollering on Twitch? Someone's hollering on Twitch. Give me a second. What's going on? First time chatter. What's going on? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. What's going on? What are you playing right now? What you playing on Twitch? I'm sorry, we're supposed to be playing Mortal Kombat 11. Should probably get that started. Give me a second. We'll get that started in a moment. Because I'm in that category. We hadn't even, man. Anyways, yeah. Long story short, Conquer's dead. Deadlocked is taking over, which is invite only. And somehow, some way, it's destroying Concord. It's just a head shaker, bro. It's just an absolute head shaker. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's going to be okay. All right. Switching over scenes. Let's go. Mortal Kombat 11. It's my first time starting it up on this computer, so it might take a second for it to get started. But it will start soon enough, and we will start playing this game shortly. So we don't have any problems. I don't think updating is going to be an issue. Yeah, you still down for Mortal Kombat? Yeah, bruh, we getting it started right now. We're working on getting that practice in. That's why we're live streaming Mortal Kombat 11. We're getting ready for the tournament, my guy. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we're here to do. Yeah. Somehow that stream's unstable. I don't believe it. It's not unstable. It's not unstable at all. Let me refresh. Let's try that ish again. And it still says unstable. Whatever. I don't care. Bitrate is going, yeah, 6,000. 6,000, man. 6,000 is where we at. All right. Nice. All right, we're waiting for it to boot. It's the first time starting, so it's going to take a second. It's 106 gigs. It's a massive game. I didn't realize how big the game was. I had no clue how big this game was. So I guess while we wait for the game to boot for the first time on this computer, let's talk about Until Dawn. For those of you who have no idea what Until Dawn is, I honestly, I haven't played the game, but it's a good one for PlayStation. It's coming out on PC. They're remaking it for the PS5, but 2 days ago, this was reported 2 days ago, for this remake that's being put on the PS5 and PC, which, by the way, the game's not even out yet. They're experiencing layoffs. Really? Who would have thought? Now, let's take a look at what's going on. Former devs from Until Dawn remake studio Ballistic Moon said they've been laid off. Update. British studio confirms redundancy, says it's had to significantly downscale. It says significantly. Oh my goodness. That is spooky. Let's keep going. The game's still in the process of booting, folks. It's still... Oh, I got to get back into it and fix it. But anyways, update September 3rd. That will be yesterday. Ballistic Moon has confirmed layoffs, issuing a statement on LinkedIn saying it's made the decision to significantly scale down in order to secure the future of the studio. As the games industry continues to face complex challenges, we at Ballistic Moon are confronted with some difficult realities. It is with deep regret and a heavy heart that we must make the tough decision to significantly downscale our team to secure the future of our studio. This comes after development of Until Dawn for PS5 and PC. We want to express our sincere gratitude to every team member for their hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment to Ballistic Moon. Saying goodbye is such a talented and passionate group of people is incredibly difficult, and we are profoundly sorry for the impact this restructuring will have on our employees and their families. As we navigate this transition, Ballistic Moon remains focused on supporting the launch of Until Dawn and is committed to exploring new opportunities and collaborations for the future. Like DJ Khaled, ladies and gentlemen, another one. Who's next at this point? Who's the next video game developing studio? The next company that's gonna announce layoffs? They just keep falling. It sucks. It freaking sucks. What doesn't suck is Omega Thunder in the building. What's going on with you, Omega Thunder? Thank you so much for hanging out over on Kick. I hope you're doing well for yourself. How are you doing today? What you working on? What you playing? What's happening? Let me know what's going on with you. We're talking some unfortunate stuff. What's good, bro? What's going on? What's good? Yo, what's happening? Doing good? I'm doing well. Was on 40s for a bit. That's what's up. Educate me for just a second. I just want to make sure I'm on the same page. 40. Is that Fortnite? That's Fortnite, right? I just want to make sure I get that right. I'm an OG. I'm sorry. I got gray hairs and stuff. All right. I'm old. I don't know what the hell is 40, all right? I know back in my day, a 40 was, you picked up a 40 from the grocery store, drink a 40. That's what I know what a 40 is, bro. I'm just messing around. I'm just having a good time talking. What time we got? Damn, it's 4:43. Okay, time to get serious again. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, yet another layoff from a studio. And here's even more funky. The game's still set to come out. The game's not even out yet, and they laying people off. That sucks, man. That really freaking sucks. Yeah. This is bad. So when's this game supposed to be coming out? When is it supposed to release? Yeah, it's supposed to come out on October 4th. This game comes out next month. And they're like, oh, well, we don't need you anymore. Bye-bye. Like, damn. It's like that, bro. It's like that, though. Like, damn, what's happening? It's just another day, another layoff. Sucks. Video game crash is happening in front of our very eyes, and everybody's not like, this goes in one ear, out the other, man. Sucks. What we're gonna do, man. All right. Let me get back. Let me check on this Mortal Kombat real quick. Actually do what I said I was gonna do. We've been streaming for 40 minutes, and I'm in the Mortal Kombat category, and we have not even started playing Mortal Kombat. Yeah, my bad. That's just what happens. We just have great conversations with the chat. That's the reason. There it is. Okay. Now, let me get my controller up and running. Will you work, or do I have to resync you? Yep. Gotta resync it. 1 sec. Come on. There it is. Any button. The rainbow connection. What? Hey, I said. Sometimes I wish Game Shop didn't have... I mean, the music's fine. I don't care. I don't even care. All right. No, I don't want to pre-order Mortal Kombat 1. The game's out already. No, I don't want to do... Oh, come on, Mortal Kombat. That's how we do around here. No! Did it again. It did it again. God dang it. This session's 7 minutes. No kidding. Let's get... No, I don't want to exit the game. Get me back to the game, bro. Stop. Not continue. Press B. That's how to get you. Your graphics card 37 has not been found in our... What? Okay, whatever, dude. Do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do, Mortal Kombat. That's what's happening. Oh, it's in the process of calibrating, which is fine. It's already done. Your configuration settings have been successfully optimized. Okay, great. Let's see what's happening. Borderless, 1080, VSync, frame skip, whatever. Everything's very high. PC features, everything should be on. I want everything. I want pressure. I want all the pressure. Yes, I want to save the changes. Now, we were still in the learning process. Let me switch. There it is.
Tutorial.
We in it now. We in it now. But we still practicing because we getting ready for this tournament that's going down next Saturday. Shout outs, shout outs, shout outs. El Cholesterol putting it together. Good in the building, but we still trying. Ooh, fatality training. Practice. Hold on. No. Trying to learn.
Tutorial.
Updating. Blah, blah, blah. Basics. Yeah, done. See, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen. Shout outs to Steam, where I don't have to pay for cloud saves. Shout outs to Steam. If it was on PlayStation, if I put this on my PS5 and then I put it on my PS4, all this progress that was made goes away. You got to start over again. Good luck. Unless you pay for PlayStation Plus. Like, come on, man. You got time for all that. Stop. Advanced blocking. You're going to learn today. Oh, yeah, I got to switch it up, man. I'm tripping. Hold on. People are like, what? Why are you playing Mortal Kombat when you're on Overwatch? Good question. I don't know. But not like it matters. We're going to be done in a few moments. Mortal Kombat 11. Go, boom. Combat 11. Watch. Gaming. Here that is. Gaming. Game title. Mortal Kombat 11. There you go. Man, I definitely should have spent more time on YouTube. But this was off the rip. It was off the rip. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to stream on YouTube. And I just went for it. All right. So now we just updated the stuff. So right category, all the stuff. All right, here we go. Events. If you're experiencing an incoming attack, block while ducking to defend against high, mid, and low attacks. Most attacks fall into these three categories. Let's see. Ow. Try again. You won't be able to block an overhead attack while ducking, but most overhead attacks are slow enough that you can react and switch to a standing block. I gotta stand. I'll stand when I feel like it. Your opponent will attempt to mix low and overhead attacks to get past your defense. Hold down while blocking to defend against faster low attacks, but be ready to stand when you see a slower overhead attack incoming. Oh. Overhead. That's overhead? There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Got it. One more again. One more again, baby. Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir. Watch out for sequences of attacks that mix low and overhead attacks. You'll need to quickly switch between standing and ducking to block correctly. Let's see. Standing and ducking. That hurts. Try again. Try again. Please. Oh, those are overhead. Damn. It's a mix. Do a demo. Let me see how you do it, bro. Do it again. I need to see this. I need to see how this is done. Okay. Let's try. Got it. That's how it goes. Sometimes you just get to watch how it's done. I love tutorials that do that. That show you before you do it yourself. You have a better idea on how it's done. So when you execute, it's good. Good in the hood. You completed the advanced blocking lesson. Next is the reversal attacks. Lesson reversal attacks. A reversal attack is a special move that performed just before you recover from a blocked attack. Execute. Immediately after blocking. Okay. A reversal attack ensures that your attack starts at the earliest possible moment after you block and can help you gain the upper hand on an offensive opponent. Now, perform a reversal attack with the proper timing. You'll see the reversal message appear when you input a special move at the correct time. Block. There you go. You can also perform a backdash as a reversal to move away from your opponent immediately after you recover from a block. So block, back up. There it is. Okay. Done. Done, son. Give me them coins. Let's go. Yeah. You completed the reversal attacks lesson. Next is get up. Get up. Getting knocked down by your opponent puts you in a dangerous situation because they're free to move and start attacking until you get back up. Fortunately, there's a few options to get you back on your feet safely. A get-up attack is a defensive move that can only be performed as your character is getting up after being knocked down. Get-up attacks cost half of your offensive and defensive gauges. Oh, it's literally at the same time. Okay, got it. Get up will start at the earliest possible moment after you get up, which can help you hit an opponent that's trying to attack you as you stand. Now, perform a get up attack with proper timing. You'll see a get up message when you input your get up attack at the correct time. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Watching, not watching, watching, not watching. Shout outs to my dude right there. So much hanging out. That's what it's all about. Let's go. Get up attacks performed. Back to YouTube. Get up attacks performed with up A are briefly invulnerable as the attack begins. Use this to hit an overly aggressive opponent that attacks as you get back up. Get up attacks performed with the up Y can launch the opponent for a juggle combo. While this get up attack cannot be hit by throws and jumping attacks, it is vulnerable to all other types of attacks. Yeet, let's go. A get up attack can be risky as you're vulnerable if you miss or the opponent blocks. Instead of attacking, you can spend half your defensive gauge to perform a get up roll as you get up to create space and evade attacks. From a knockdown. Okay, from a knockdown. Got it. You're vulnerable to all attacks except throws during the beginning of a get up roll. Though you are briefly vulnerable to attack as the roll ends. Use a backward get up roll to evade an opponent that attempts to attack you as you get up. One more time. There it is. A forward get up roll can switch sides with an opponent. This is particularly effective when you're in this corner and an opponent is attacking as you get up. Okay. Nice. Sometimes waiting is the best option when you've been knocked down. Perform a delayed get up to stay on the ground longer and avoid well-timed attacks from your opponent as you get up. Hold LT after being knocked down. Got it. A delayed get up can throw off the timing of your opponent, but You cannot perform a get up attack or get up roll after a delayed get up. Done. Learning, ladies and gentlemen. We're learning. Flawless block. Okay, let's go back to the tutorial menu. Yeah, let's confirm. Gonna wrap things up, folks. Got a couple minutes left. Updating tutorial. Back to where we need to go. Yeah, see, we're in the middle now. In advanced defense. Advanced defense. Yeah. Music. Okay, can we skip this? Yes. Give me a jam. Raindrops. Drip drops. Flip flops. Like Concord. You can't ignore in store. Oh, let's go. Go get it. All right. So we're sitting at 58 minutes. Going to wrap things up in just a few moments. But I do want to take a few moments to say thank you yet again for hanging out with your boy JD. Shout out to El Cholesterol. Thank you again for hanging out with your boy J Dizzle for Shizzle. Shout outs to you, El Cholesterol. You get a shout out. And then we also need to do a shout out for, at least over on the kick side, definitely doing a shout out for Omega Thunder 15. I don't know if you're still in here, but I appreciate you hanging out regardless. That's what we do. We just like to show our appreciation to the folks be hanging out. I don't know if I can do shout outs on YouTube. I'm gonna try it though. Will it work? Will Botrix do what it's supposed to do? Nope, because we're not using Botrix over on YouTube. We're using Stream Elements. So I need them to tweak out. Oh, well, I tried. I'm sorry. I tried. I don't know if you can do shout outs on YouTube. YouTube's way behind. They are way behind. It's not even funny how behind they are. It's kind of sad. But a lot of streamers have been talking about going over to Twitch or just multi-streaming in general after their contracts expired on YouTube. Just because their contracts expired on YouTube is not looking to renewing those kind of contracts from what I've been hearing. So it's what it is there. Well, what else? I also wanted to give a shout out to Beam Streaming yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, they are amazing. I streamed one Saturday. I ended up getting put into a contest or sweepstakes. I got randomly selected. Got this awesome EK water block. And this is not some cheap ass water block, ladies and gentlemen. I want to be very clear. This is not some cheap ass like knockoff brand. This is legit. Like this is like EK water blocks. Now I understand EK is going through some stuff right now, but until things move forward, EK water blocks is one of the top when it comes to water cooling. And this being an AIO, that's why I ain't trying to get too involved, but I do want to keep my components cool. Now, one thing, there is a misconception when it comes to water cooling, ladies and gentlemen. Just because you're using water cooling doesn't necessarily mean that your room's gonna be cooler. No. The whole entire point of your cooling solution, whether it be air, whether it be water, is that the job is to dissipate heat from the chip as quickly as possible. Water cooling solutions typically do a slight better job, but it can go back and forth. There's some amazing air coolers out there, so I definitely don't want to knock it, and it's a great way to start. You get a good air cooler that gets the job done. They can do the same performance, if not better, compared to other AIOs, depending on how it cools things. So this kind of just depends on what you're kind of looking for. I'm just kind of a water cooling kind of dude. This computer is air cooled. It's using Noctua though, so I love Noctua. Noctua is awesome. They're expensive, but it's quality. It's quality stuff. And I have a Corsair H100i in the main computer, which I've been having issues with. But we're gonna be solving those problems by upgrading the platform, and this over the AM4 platform and moving up to AM5. It's gonna take some time to get done, but it's gonna get done. And then we're gonna include that to the build. And I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. We'll figure things out. We shall figure the things out for sure. But until then, wrapping things up, ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 viewers on Beam, we got 3 on Kick, and we got 1 on Twitch. Now, here's the thing with Twitch, man. Twitch, can I holler at y'all for just a moment? Is there a reason why I'm getting the least amount of viewers on the Twitch platform? Twitch is supposed to be massive, And they supposedly have been trying to do things to increase discoverability on Twitch. Yet, I have the least amount of viewers over there. Can you help explain that? I don't know what to tell you. But that's why we multi-stream, because you can't rely on just one platform. Unless, they mess with you, they get you a special deal. They, you making good money, but you got to be exclusive to them, or you can multi-stream, whatever. We're at a point now we have to do this. Just so we can maximize our opportunity, maximize our brands and stuff like that. I don't really have a brand, but that's a work in progress. We're working on that. So with that being said, we don't have the viewers to raid or host anybody, and that's okay. That's all right. I ain't mad at you. I'm glad for you. Got nothing but love for you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy today. I'm your host, JD, and we might be back here tomorrow, most likely. I think I've been making a decision to kind of alternate what I do. So, for example, one week I'm streaming, the other week I'm working out. I want to do both, but it's hard. It's very hard to do and make any kind of traction in that regard. But what is for sure is that y'all are freaking awesome, and I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with your boy. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Peace out.